It's the New Green Whistle Show. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the New Green Whistle Show, the only show in a lie-filled world that tells you the truth about music. And tonight we are hanging out with these three. It is episode 18, so let's go! First up is NOMAD, whose last single, Car Jam, drove us crazy here at the show, and they are back with another offering entitled To the Other Side. Will their driving force lead them to the land of 5 whistles? Let's find out, and roll that tape!
Side. When I'll be gone for another ride, will you still wanna call my name? Will you still remember who I am? You know I love you, Donna. Don't wanna leave you now. You know I love you, Donna. I'll never let you down. I love you, Donna. Don't wanna leave you now. You know I love you, Donna. I'll never let you down.
Upon their debut appearance, we sent NOMAD home with our admiration and applause. And 11 episodes later, the same is still true. Drawing from darker influences than their aforementioned funkalicious debut single, Car Jam, the track is drenched in 80s shoegaze reverb and brings forth hallucinations of The Cure, Butthole Surfers, and those fun-loving criminals. But before we get swept away with our hallucinations, let's bring it back down to earth. As much as it is incredibly impressive to see an outfit change their style and their sound so much between songs, it does leave the direction and message of the band hanging on the tenterhooks of ambiguity. Who knows what they will do next, but I know I want to be there, and you should too. So, coming away with 4 whistles tonight, get down with NOMAD right here. And stay tuned for their upcoming interview. Next up, we have a time warp. Looking to rival Back to the Future for blast from the past moments, it's deVIence with their song Holding Me Back. Roll that groovy tape.
Come on, come down with me. Tonight we're serving rock and roll history. Hey! Ooh, yeah! Once there was a man at top stepped to my face, said, "Why they didn't, son? You gotta play it safe." No offense to you, my friend. It's all about the right, and I do not intend to try and live somebody's life. I'll say I did it my own age day. Fast and free the way it used to be. Tonight we plant the roots of our legacy. Come on, come down with me. Tonight we're serving rock and roll history. Fast and free, the only way to be. Enough to bring us down from this ecstasy. If you're holding me back, I will react. Could you my direction? When I was a little one, knew how to get things done. No interest in technology. Great Scott.
Running wild with the sound of the 80s and bands such as Iron Maiden, Deep Purple, and Motley Crue. Of course, not forgetting to mention recent glam rocker Steel Panther. Get off! God, I hate it when they do that. The song is a very strong homage to the music of that day. However, the hook brings us to the main talking point for this song. And for those of you who have been awaiting the new wave of British heavy metal revival, I'm delighted to inform you it has indeed arrived. From their hooks to their licks, tradition and authenticity is what drives this band. However, the driving force behind this show is innovation. And as such leaves the powerhouse that is deVIence with 3.5 whistles for their picture-perfect blast from the past. So if you feel like getting your 80s fill on, make sure you check out deVIence right here, and of course in that description down below. Now ladies and gentlemen, we have a joke. What do you call a llama that has eaten human hands? Bad Llama, which is the name of our final band with their song Crooked Empire. Roll that tape. Every ounce of bodily fluid they have seems to be this band's motto, and a most notable one at that. Their sound stretches far and wide, from the thumping desert rock of Queens of the Stone Age to the almost synth-like guitar lines of Muse, tossed in with a splash of hardcore. This is indeed a very bad llama. Hey, yeah, come on! Oh, seriously, guys, can we please get rid of the graphics? Come on, this is not funny anymore. Thank you. And while we applaud their varied style and sound, it is too a part of their downfall, which comes from the sheer amount of different parts in this song that give it a lot of depth and complexity, something very befitting of an album track, but as a single it doesn't track quite as well, leaving us with 3 whistles tonight. We cannot wait to get this bad llama back on the show soon, so check them out right here. And of course in that description down below. That is all we have time for this week, and if you have had a good time, then don't just leave, stick around. Have a drink, like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. Let's get those upload notifications because we upload every Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. EST, and at 12 p.m. PST. This has been the New Green Whistle Show. I am forever Lawrence. Until next week, a good night.